Ladies and gentlemen and friends beyond the binary, welcome to Being Trans, the Darkest Timeline. I'm Amanda Bonanza. Next to me is Lilith Elektra, and below me to the side, I'm not sure which side because there's like mirror images and stuff, but that's definitely Emily Kailyn. And we are here in our respective bungalows, far, far away from the harsh realities of the world. We're in it now. It's real. We are officially in fascism. And boy, is it swell. I'm sure loving it. How y'all doing?
I am in the midst of my flee. I'm actually just on vacation here, but yeah, I'm currently out of the country watching things catch fire from afar. So
Speaking of fire, there's a new fire in my neighborhood. There's like 3 popped up in the last few days.
I wasn't even talking literally, but yeah.
California's on fire. That's where I am. I got to deal with it. It's been weird. It hasn't directly affected me, but it's definitely tremendously impacted a lot of people not very far away from me, like 30 miles away from me. There's people that have lost everything they've ever had. Like there's people that died and shit. It's like it's wild. I haven't even been to LA. Like LA is fucking on fire. Like it's wild. I'm not even bothering. It's like, yeah. Good luck in Los Angeles. And I don't mean anything bad. Like I love Los Angeles, and I love I don't like, I have a handful of friends that live down there, and I'm concerned. I have a friend that got evacuated twice. She got evacuated from her house, and she went back, then she got evacuated again. That's where we're at there. Good thing FEMA's there, because she didn't get FEMA money, but like we'll see how long that lasts. It's like, I don't know, they haven't canceled that yet, but they almost certainly will. Yeah. So like, yeah, here we are. Happy America. It's gonna be a great Black History Month, folks. That's coming up next week.
So funny you say Happy America. Apparently, according to my girlfriend, it's actually Australia Day. So happy Australia Day to a potential, coming from a potential Australian.
And yeah, Trump did write an executive order to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America now. So that happened according to him. So he got right on that. In other news, Mexico signed an executive order to change the name of the Milky Way to Mexico's Big Fat Horchata.
Nice one. That was great. I love that.
It's good stuff. We're in fun times. How you doing, Lil?
I'm okay.
How's Costa
I mean,
Rica?
I answered in the chat. I didn't know if you guys were going to get to me on that one, so I just said chat. I'm okay.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't looking at the chat.
That's all right.
Shame on me.
No, that's okay. I mean,
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I am like numb to all of it. Like it's just Lilith and I have been cranking out the books. I've got
Nice.
We got like, Lilith, how many books do you have out now?
Well, Susie and the Cybertruck is, second week of rolling hot, and I've
a link for that. You can put it in the chat there.
I can't put it in the chat. You'd have to put it in the chat. We learned that last week.
Why can't you?
And then I just released this week the first of a series of books from the Last of the Red Hat Lovers. It's a collection of conservative love stories. The first one was Make America Love Again. It's about 2 patriots who met on January 6th and fell in love. And my second book will be coming out later this week. The second book in that series called Project 2025, I Do, which is about a woman who wants to be a trad wife and decides that 2025 is when she is going to meet the alpha man of her dreams. And the book covers the full year 2025. Every month is a story, the date she goes on, the people she meets, and then finally she meets the man of her dreams. And to honor Jesus, they get married on December 25th. Spoiler alert.
Oh, that is a spoiler alert. Here, I'm going to go ahead and post Susie and the Cybertruck in the respective chats here in the YouTube. There, it's in the. Here you go. Here it goes in the YouTube. There, we get that going. Oh, I'm trying.
Oh, it is hot here. Oh,
It's warm here too.
yeah.
You,
Doesn't
so
want to
I've
let me do
been
it in YouTube. It doesn't like it. It's too big, I
I'm
guess.
I'm 2 days beyond a week here in Australia, and I ran into the like my first Australia problem this
Yeah.
week. Not last night, but the night before. So y'all, I come from Southern California, and we don't have bugs. Of course, that's a little bit hyperbolic. We have some ants. We have we have silverfish. There's a lot of those. Absolute crap ton of daddy long leg spiders. The cute little jumpy spiders. Some like butterflies and stuff. The occasional deadly spider like a black widow, but they're very, very rare. And that's kind of it. That's it for bugs for California, for Southern California. Um, I currently have like 15 mosquito bites that are just on fire. Because yeah, I forgot that mosquitoes are a thing. Um,
Yeah, I remember when I first moved to California for the first time. I was like, I left Milwaukee on like January 10th. And I got to San Diego 3 days later and it was 72 degrees. And I was like, what the fuck? But then like May rolled around and there weren't mosquitoes, and I was like, what? It's like, how could a place be perfect?
We had
it's
gotten
fucking paradise.
we had gotten in
I
the
love
habit
it
of
here so much.
we had gotten in the habit of leaving the balcony door wide open and just letting the air in, and it worked fine like the first week and a half. And then one night, I went to the kitchen to get some water, and the whole corner behind me was just millions of like these little gnats. And it basically just took the broom and like scrunched them all. And then there's a spider over here who's got like a web full of them. So the spider ate well.
Mhm.
Um, but honestly, it's I assume it's worse. Like if we're in the city, so it's not as bad. But I assume if you get out of the city, the mosquito problem, especially here in Costa Rica, gets a little worse. Um, but yeah, Australia, you got to watch out.
I guess so, yeah. And the thing is like, I don't know if we were really particularly near a body of water. We were just in a field. I was doing swordcraft, which is it's like LARPing, but re but real is what I say. So you've got swords, and you're going and actually fighting with swords. And it's pretty fun. But we were just in the middle of this like, you know, big field at a park, and the lights started to the sun started to go down, and pretty much as soon as the lights came on, like I looked down at my arm, and I had like five of them on me. I'm like, ah, shit, mosquitoes. And so I ran over, and somebody sprayed me with the bug spray. But I was just like, oh, that's a thing here. That's gonna feel great in the next couple days. And sure enough, 2 days later, my skin's on fire.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Well, the problem is I have very sweet blood. The mosquitoes love me.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there's an
that's
old
sweet
trick
American blood.
from Milwaukee, and I'll bet Lilith knows it. It's a fisherman's trick, which is that there's a product that Avon makes called Skin So Soft, and it is the single best mosquito repellent and insect repellent. It's like they didn't do it on purpose; it just worked out that way. But it's like what
Hmm.
every fisherman from the Great Lakes uses, and that's like all the Canadians in the woods like use this, and it's Avon
Huh.
Skin So Soft, and you can like now they do make it as insect repellent because they figured it out that all the fishermen were buying it. It was like kind of how like Miller Lite turned into a thing. You ever hear
Hmm.
that story?
No, let's get into that in just a sec. My first question is, Avon's still a thing?
Yeah, they make stuff.
Huh. All
Avon
right.
still makes stuff, and you can get it on Amazon. It's
It's
on
not just for
Amazon.
the silent generation anymore.
Do, Wait, do
I
they
mean,
still do Avon
Amway's
parties
still a
then?
thing too. It's like they're a multi-level marketing scam now.
Do they still do Avon parties then?
No,
I don't.
that is just for silent generationers. Yeah, that doesn't happen
Yeah,
anymore.
that's not a thing anymore.
where
Okay.
they where they all eat Jello molds
I was
They
getting
save
excited there
all the
for.
old
with
tubes and
cheese
the
in
old
them.
packaging. Yeah.
I was getting excited there for a second that a potential job opportunity might be to do an Avon, a combined Avon / Tupperware party. Just fucking bring it back.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sure you could do it if you figured out like just do it. It's like, hey, check out my Tupperware and check out my fucking skincare products. Like, I've got this really cheap perfume. Like, come on over to my house.
Just get
You know those
everything. Everything you
reusable.
have
I'll
a party.
show you all my stored food.
Yeah.
Like, give you a tour of my refrigerator.
You know those temporary containers you have for your food? How about you buy some that are extremely more expensive?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
What if you just signed up for everything that you had a party for and just do Avon and Tupperware and sex toys and just have a big blowout and just sell everything to whoever's in the neighborhood?
Like having just a wild orgy with sex toys and Tupperware and Jello flying all over.
Flying everywhere, yeah.
I just picture you
And then
renting
you
a
can,
house that's got like
and then
7
you can
bedrooms.
demonstrate your vacuum.
Yeah, the Hoover. Yeah, I just picture a house that you rent that's got like 7 or 8 bedrooms, and each room is its own themed sales opportunity. Just like,
Oh,
and the
yeah, I
people
love
that you
that.
invite over have to run the gauntlet to get to like the bar.
Yeah, right. The party's actually in the basement, but you got to go through all the rooms up here and like, yeah. Got like all the like the food like Hungry Roots there. Let them set up like a little room where they're cooking up their little garbage, Tupperware, sex toys, all of it. And
That's the
then
thing is that's the thing. We're thinking antiquated. That's exactly right, Lilith, because you're on the right track. We're talking about Tupperware parties and we're talking about like whatever Avon, and we should be talking about Hungry Root and Blue Apron and getting your house
they send
and
you a box
stamps.com.
every week.
Y'all
They
heard of
send you a
Stitch
box
Fix?
every. We were doing Blue Apron for a while because we had my boyfriend at the time, now husband, his mom was
How's
having
that
a
feel to
delivery.
say that?
He's gone. He's been gone since Monday. He's back in the States, like trying to close the house. But as soon as the economy went south, it was just like every week it was like, here's 2 packs chicken breast and a ground beef, and the next week it was 2 ground beef and a chicken breast, and all the variety just stopped. And it was just like, come on, like you charging us for this? Like, what, you could try stuff you've never made before. It's like, guess what? I've made chicken breast and ground beef before.
Together.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that.
Throw them in a pan.
You cut open the chicken, you stuff it with ground beef, and you bake it. Oh, that's great.
Oh, baked ground beef sounds absolutely delightful.
Oh, nice. A nice ground beef bake.
Is it like it gets to be like Taco Bell where it's just all the same ingredients? You're just reorganizing them in different
Tortilla,
ways.
lettuce, tomato, beef. Beef, tortilla, lettuce, tomato. Lettuce, beef, tomato, tortilla. Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay. Like, my mom is one of those people who doesn't go out, so we'd go to a Mexican restaurant. She'd be like, "What's a burrito?" It's like, it's a tortilla with cheese and beef in it. What's that? What's this? It's like, it's tortilla with beef and cheese. It's like, this is all tortillas with beef and cheese, Mom. That's all of this is.
Didn't Taco Bell do a thing where they made like a taco shell out of fried chicken?
Dude, that shit is so good. The chicken chalupa, it is so good. You cannot imagine how good it is.
You're right. I can't imagine it being good at all.
So good.
I don't understand.
Well, how about instead?
You
Why
like
don't you
fried
go
chicken?
to what I want to instead? Amanda, why don't you go to KFC and get their sandwich that's 2 pieces of fried chicken as the
2 pieces
bread?
of fried chicken
That's gross.
with in the middle is some fried chicken or what?
No, in the middle is
What?
bacon and cheese. But they have the fried chicken. They also sell a grilled version for people who want a healthier thing. I also want to point out, last week after the show, in one of the comments, someone who described himself as a gender critical gay male, I was very upset that he tuned in and all we talked about was beets. And I said, politely, no one gives a shit what you think. And I just want to make sure that we don't get too far down the Taco Bell rabbit hole, because it is YouTube. If someone wants to learn about Taco Bell, they can go learn about
It's the only
Taco
place.
Bell. This is the only place that talks about it.
I'm glad you're here because it's your one-stop shop for all things fast food here at Being Trans in the Darkest Timeline. We're here to talk about American nutrition here. It's just going to get better.
Yeah, so we've talked about Tupperware, Avon, sex parties, Taco Bell. We're hitting all the main trans topics
Getting
here.
all the things together at last. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's coming up. I got a birthday coming up. My birthday's on Monday, everyone. I'm no, it really is. I'm going to be 48 years old, if you can believe it. Looking at me, I think I look pretty good. Like, I don't know,
You
maybe I look
do,
exactly like my
yes.
age. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm all like, it doesn't matter. I like being a hot chick. It's rad.
I'm always shocked
Yeah, I should
when people
try
are
it.
as old as me.
Take estrogen. Get hot. Do it. Do it now.
So
It's the best.
I recently got a salicylic, no, hyaluronic acid cream and a little retinol thing, and so I've gotten into the habit of at night, after washing my face, the hyaluronic acid cream, my Palmer's oil stuff, which I've been doing, and then a lotion, and my retinol cream under the eyes, and then everything but the retinol cream in the morning, because retinol is makes your skin very sun sensitive. So don't do that in the morning. But just adding those to my routine have really had a strong effect on my look. I feel like the bags under my eyes are a little pronounced right now, but for the most part, like it's kind of gotten rid of those, and so I'm very, very happy with that. I feel like I'm looking younger, and that's a damn good feeling at 48. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. It's like I've just come to terms that I'm not even gonna try to lose weight at this point. I'm just gonna live with I am, because I got like so fucking milfy in like the last like 3 months. And I'm super into it. Like it's just like
Milk bod.
I've got like hard MILF vibes going on. Like something happened in the last 3 months that just the MILF got turned up to 11, and I'm fucking here for it. It's like I told my friend, I have this friend that like I knew like super long before pre-transition, and like I was at his wedding, and then like I was at his wedding pre-transition, and then I was at his divorce like post-transition. I was there for both. But like we're real good friends, but like he's this guy that like I used to do a podcast with him, and he's a wonderful human being. I love him. And but he is he's not shitty about my transition, but I can tell it throws him off. And like and I it's so wonderful for me to like punk him with it. Like and like it's just so easy to push his buttons. And so I just sent him a random picture of me like being all milfy, talking about being milfy. And he was just like, God damn it. I just got up. What's going on here?
So again, question. Um, you you were at his divorce?
I mean, I was
What is?
there. I was around when he got divorced. Like, yeah,
Okay,
he didn't have like a party or anything.
I was gonna say.
Why people don't? Because I feel like divorce is an underrated thing. Like, most of the people I've known that have gotten divorced were happy about it. Like, it was one of those things where it was like, yeah, thank God this is over. Like, that was a disaster. Like, I'm gonna say most people. Like, also, it is hard to go through a divorce. Like, it can be a pretty ugly thing. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the stigma with it, I don't feel like it's really there that much anymore. Like, there used to be a stigma with being divorced, and now it's like no one gives a fuck if you're divorced or not. Like, no one's serious. No one I care to know. Like,
Well,
yeah.
don't the Christian right still pretend like it's a serious
Oh, they
thing, even though
pretend
all
like
of them
yeah.
are?
I mean, they pretend a lot of dumb shit.
The
They're
sanctity of
fucking
marriage.
Christians. They
Yeah,
pretend God is real.
but just the whole like gay marriage ruins marriage for everyone else, and ruins the sanctity of marriage. And it's just like
Exactly.
what sanctity? Like y'all.
No, you're
Yeah.
erasing trad wives.
How dare you empower women to have other roles than just wife at home, pregnant?
I will see. Like I was out with my friend yesterday, and she was talking about like she's like seriously concerned, like if they're gonna take away the women's rights to have a checking account. Like, it's like, I mean, I think she was half joking, but she was like, it was like a joke on the square. It was like, I mean, I don't think they're really gonna do that, but honestly, if they did, I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm kind of like with that too. It's like, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Like it's been like, it's not even been a week, and it's been so stupid. Like it's been so dumb, and it's
But have
like,
you been
oh
surprised by
god.
a single fucking thing that you've seen?
No, not anything at all. There's nothing that I was didn't think was absolutely going to happen. It was all stuff I totally expected. But of course, everyone's on the internet being like, "I can't believe it." It's like, what can't you believe about this thing that we all know that he was going to do, that he said he was going to do, that was it's like there's no surprise here. It's mind-blowing to me how there are still people that are like, I can't believe he said this. It's like, why can't you believe that? Like, what is it like that? Like, did you think he was gonna say something presidential and noble, and like like what did you think?
I mean, the thing that is showing up now I'm seeing is, and this is a specific story I saw, some guy posting online that says, "Someone please get this to President Trump," which is okay. Yeah, it'll get to him. We'll make sure it gets to him. And he's
Yes, sir,
basically
right away. Sir,
right,
a
the
fan
internet is on it.
needs your help.
He basically writes that his wife took a job with the VA in Waco, Texas, and they bought a house and moved there, and then got an email this week that the job is no longer there because of budget cuts. And basically this thing was like, "I'm a Trump supporter. Why is this happening? Please, President Trump, why are you screwing us?" It's like, I don't know how you think screwing people works, where you're just like, we're gonna fire millions of people, and unless you're already in the inner circle, you're not going to get one of those cushy jobs, like the cushy jobs at Doge, and the Department of, those already been claimed by billionaires.
The
They're not.
Department of
They're not like,
Pants.
yeah, let's find some idiot in McMainerberry, Texas, who's been unemployed for 6 months and voted for Trump, and
Yeah,
make
make
sure
it so
he
like
gets
you
a
get a
billion.
tax penalty
Yeah,
if you
he
don't
gets
buy
a
a
job.
Cybertruck.
Jesus Christ, these people! It's just fucking mind blowing. This is. There we go. I'm gonna get riled up. It's just, this is the kind
Mr.
of shit.
President,
Like,
Mr. President,
Mr.
someone in
President,
Texas
some
needs your help.
idiot lost his
Well,
job.
I got everyone stop. I need to help one of my bosses.
Look, everyone knows I'm most known
Your
for my
bosses,
concern
sir?
for
The
others.
American people.
Donald Trump's main concern is what is happening to other people. So of course he's going to take care of
Yeah,
that.
he's always been that guy.
I mean, that's
Particularly his constituents,
Oh.
the people that voted for him. Those are the ones
He
that he
loves them.
really cares to do exactly what they want and what they need. Clearly,
what they need,
that
right?
yeah.
I mean, that's why we all voted for him the first time, right?
That's true. We loved it. We loved that. We loved everything
We were
about
like,
it. We
this
still do.
concerned billionaire is going to bring compassion back to
With the
America.
gold toilet's gonna help me with my farm.
Fucking A.
How long before the toilets in the White House are changed out for gold ones?
I don't
Probably
think
the first
he's
time
gonna
he
even
clogs
live in
them
the
up.
White House.
Oh, that's
Is
true.
he even
Yeah.
in the White House? He's probably just gonna stay in Mar-a-Lago. Like, he didn't like the White House. He doesn't like it there. It's like he likes it in Florida.
The first time he clogs it up with McRibs and Diet Coke, and they have to replace them. We're replacing them anyway. Might as well just use gold ones. Jeez. And then people not like everyone's just like, we do this like, not, you said that earlier, like nothing has changed. Like, it's a week and we're still talking about, is that a Nazi salute? It's just like, okay, can we focus on like unimportant shit? Or like Trump's chief of staff today, someone was just like, oh, she didn't put Musk in the White House. He's in the building across the street. And I'm just like, who gives a fuck? And this is the thing, is like, the world is burning and we're playing
Well, they
like
were
these
like
little
complaining
minutiae.
about like flag positions. They were like, he didn't even change the flag. It's like, who cares what the flag's doing? Like, who gives a flying fuck about whatever, the height of the flag? Like, I don't understand who's concerned about that. It's like, you know, like he literally undid the Civil Rights Act of 1965. Like it's like okay, we're gonna get rid of that. But instead, like it's like, well, yeah, that's what we have to do. That's progress. But the flag's got to be in the right place on the flagpole. That's what's important. Amy
Well,
Klobuchar Amy
and
Klobuchar passed legislation to officially make the bald eagle the national bird. She did that. That's what the Democrats have been working hard to do.
got to get the important
It's the
stuff in. Yeah,
resistance, folks.
the resistance. Stand in power, friends.
Resist. Namaste.
Well, and the thing is like the scary shit hasn't even happened yet. The thing that they did promise, that the Trump has promised the whole time that they would do, going through and firing millions of federal government workers
He's
and
gonna do
replacing
all
them
that
with
stuff.
cronies.
He let the
So
Proud Boys out.
to remove all the guardrails and all the checks and balances from the system, that's when everything's going to speed up. So. But we haven't seen anything surprising. Everything has been right in line. Yeah, like you said, releasing all of the Proud Boys and all of the insurrectionists, the people that tried to destroy our democracy violently on January 6th. They're all out, and they're demonstrating and recruiting in front of the Washington Monument now, which is sweet and lovely. Just again, y'all hold on to your butts, because the vigilante gangs roaming the streets looking for LGBT folks, that's coming soon.
That's coming. That's
And
coming up. So
the firing federal, I mean, they started with the easy stuff. They just pulled jobs that haven't started yet. So all the national park jobs that were seasonal have been pulled. So I mean, that's the first step, is like you pull all the people working in the national parks. People go to national parks and have a great time and start hating going to the national parks. Then when people stop going to the national parks, you're like,
and he can drill
we
for
can drill
oil.
for oil on this. Even though America spent the last 4 years producing more oil than it ever had, but that $10 for eggs.
We
That's
love
where we're at.
oil.
But
Oil's
but
great. Everyone loves oil.
but high
2025.
prices on gas were completely Biden's control and fault,
Yeah.
because that's how it's ever worked ever.
It's all stupid. I've given up any care or hope there. I have abandoned all hope for anything getting better in the United States ever for the rest of my life. And I'm just
Well,
like,
and yeah,
just ignoring it. I've gone full zen. I'm just like, not my fucking problem. I'm not gonna, and I hate that, because I don't want y'all to think that like I'm like I don't care. I do care, but like it's like there's nothing I can fucking do. I spent so many fucking years of my life like actively trying to fix this shit, and it got me right fucking here. And like I'm 48 and I'm tired, and I don't fucking care about this country anymore, like at all. Like they got it, y'all fucked up. You get what you fucking get. Not you, not the people, but like too many fucking stupid people. Like, and there were a lot of people that just sat it out. Again, it's like, oh, Harris like supports Palestine, or Harris supports Israel. I'm not voting. It's like you fucking idiot. Fuck you. Quite frankly, fuck you. Like, if that was you, fuck you. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm done. Piss on that turd. I'm finished.
Well, and Lilith and I got into a discussion in one of the chats about and I just flat out asked, like, because you still hear people, the Democrats are like, oh, now's the time to fight. It's like, now's the time.
Now's the
Okay.
time. Now that they lost, that they've literally handed over all their power.
Yeah, it's like now's it, and the thing is what is the thing that Lilith and I were talking about? What is the fight? Is there any kind of fight? Because any kind of protest is going to be snuffed out immediately.
Those were really effective, though. It's like, in all fairness, in the last like 40 years, those have accomplished a lot. Like when you think about it.
Yeah, Occupy Wall Street, extremely successful.
Exactly.
Like,
There's
wow.
no Wall Street. Wall Street's gone. It's gone.
There is no 1% anymore. The 99 have the power and the money.
The problem is, as soon as you protest, Democrats will be like, that's not the right way to protest. I mean, Democrats,
the right way. I'm sorry.
But continue, whatever.
No, I'm excited. I get excited when you talk. You inspire me a little. Serious. Please carry on.
I was gonna say the two worst, the Democratic convention in '68 and in 2000 were two of the biggest police crackdowns on protest. The Democrats, they're not coming for you. They're not here to help. They're not. Nancy Pelosi is going to do whatever she can to make sure that Nancy Pelosi stays on the top of her pile of money. And if that means
get this to Nancy Pelosi.
Oh my God! I've got another cancer-ridden politician that needs to be put in a position of power, Nancy. Yeah, or like I got my email. I got it's not too late to join the 100-day resistance. Donate $5. I'm like, no, don't donate $5. I'm not donating shit to you people. What are you talking about? The 100-day resistance, and then 25 of them voted against Trump's CIA pick.
They need that $5 for half a carton of eggs.
They voted to take away trans healthcare from the kids of military personnel. Democrats voted for that. So I'm not sure what you think I should be giving you money for.
What would you say you do here?
What is it you do here? No, see, I take the specs to the engineers. Oh, so you talk to the customer? Well, no, someone else talks to the customer. And they give me the specs, and then I'm a people person.
So you physically take the specs to the engineers?
No, my assistant does.
Or the facts.
I mean, what are you going to do with my $5? Tell me what you're going to do with my $5.
What my $5?
What $5?
What my $5?
You know how many chicken chalupas I can buy for $5?
One third of one.
What does 100 days of resistance do? Like, resist all you want. Like, the changes are happening, and there's nothing. There's no constraints, no guardrails.
They've done nothing. Does the 100 days start next week? I'm not sure when the 100 days, because they've done nothing this week.
They're scattered throughout the year on the weekends.
Throughout the first week of the 100 days of resistance.
It's 100 days collectively. That's how many days in the Trump administration.
It's 1 day a week
total.
for 2 years.
1 day a week is all we ask.
1 day a week is we resist, and then the 100 days of resistance will be 2 years. Every Friday, we let AOC put out a tweet. Boom, resist.
Another set of dank memes every Friday.
The meme wars are strong though. They're real good. I love them.
I've been hearing about this that the Democratic strategy for resistance is a lot of great memes, and it's like, luckily I haven't seen these yet, but
I haven't seen good ones yet. I've seen all
doesn't
the
seem
dumb
like a great
ones.
strategy for me for fixing what's happening and gonna happen. I don't know.
That's how we won World War II.
That's it.
We out-memed Hitler. They dropped bombs with memes in them, and the people saw them, and they're like, memes?
Yeah. Never thought about it that way.
Yeah. And then, Hitler killed himself with a meme in a bunker, and that was the end of World War II.
It was terrible. It was real.
Yeah, it was the meme where the guys we were the bad guys, and the astronauts got the gun in his head, and it says for the whole time, and boom, Hitler's dead thanks to that meme. And a lot of people don't know that story.
Oh my goodness. So did we want to help some MAGAs with their bad decisions?
I mean, I already that was the one I had.
That was the one.
You
So, should we try and give them advice, or are we just like
there's no
this?
advice. Like, this is what you wanted.
There's no advice.
Yeah.
You wanted to live in a world where no one gives a shit about anyone else, and something shitty happened to you, and no one gives a shit. I'm not sure why you're not celebrating in the street. This is exactly the world you want to live in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my advice for MAGA folks is just sit back, sit in your
Just
recliner
enjoy your
and
freedom.
watch things burn.
Yeah. Instead of focusing on your wife not having a job with the VA, think about how great it will be that some veteran won't be getting medical assistance. That's
Well, no,
exactly what you voted for.
So yeah, your wife doesn't have a job at the VA, but some like criminal illegal immigrant also doesn't have that job, and that's what's important.
But also, like, some tech bro billionaire is getting some kickbacks, so that's also good.
Don't worry,
Like,
when
JD
the VA
Vance's app to sell American farmland to Chinese is going better than ever.
When the VA is privatized, they'll be hiring your wife again for below what she would have been making from the federal government. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Corporations got this.
Ooh, do you think they'll get rid of the minimum wage?
Probably. I mean, probably. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I don't know. I have no idea how stupid they're gonna get. Like, it's just like I said, I'm just completely ignoring it. Like, I was just like, I'm wholly disregarding it. It's just like I'm just gonna go about my shit. Nothing's changed in California yet, so it's like,
Yeah.
But it might, it's like, and I'm keeping an eye on it. Like, if shit gets stupid, I'll bounce. But like, it's like,
Well,
to the original question, once they've got us where no one gives a shit about each other, they can get rid of any wage things because people will take. There's no unity on our end, so people just take whatever job they can get. They're killing the unions, even though unions somehow there are union people out there who
voted for Trump.
As long as we get to the point where everyone's desperate enough, then yeah, they can get rid of minimum wage, and people will take whatever job they can because they're desperate, which is again what 50.8% of the people in this country who voted for this. Sorry for the people who didn't vote for it, and sorry to the whatever 48% of the country who didn't vote at all. We got to make sure, we always blame the MAGAs, but you always got to blame those fuckers who didn't vote at all. I mean, I'm not sure where your brain is, but good luck.
I'm not sold that election was legitimate in any way whatsoever. Like, there's been talk about it. Like, I've been buzzing, and I don't have any evidence. I don't have any proof, but I don't buy it. Like, I just don't fucking buy it. He was going to get installed no matter what. There was nothing to be done about it. Like, it didn't matter if every single fucking person went out and voted for fucking Kamala. They still would have found a way to put Trump in there. Like, and that would have been that. Like, it was just, they were going to do it.
Maybe part of the Democrats' 100-day plan is not looking into that.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe just like, covering, like, maybe laminating Merrick Garland so he can just completely sit perfectly still forever. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what their fucking plan is. Amy Klobuchar did succeed in making the eagle the national bird, so that's good. She was able to do that, so that's good. She got right to work.
Yeah, how can we stop the damage that this is going to do to our country, to our people?
Win the primary.
Just on it. You were talking about what were you talking? Oh, about the billionaires getting more money and stuff like that. Yeah. What about the $500 billion that Trump gave to for AI to 3 of the tech bros?
Well, sure, yeah, why not, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. It's just about kickbacks at this point. This is just like Russian oligarchy at this point. Like, that's just all it's gonna be. Is the real we're just gonna become like basically a Russian carbon copy. Like, it's just gonna be that essentially. And so, I mean, and I'm still convinced that he takes orders from fucking Vladimir Putin. Like, I'm sure I'm sure he's getting instructions. Like, and like, I don't fucking care. Like, I really don't fucking care. Like, I have lost all faith. I have lost all hope. I have no more concern for the, like, country's gonna do what it's gonna do, and it's stupid, and kind of like, I feel bad for the people that don't deserve it. Like, but like, I don't know. We didn't do anything. Like, we let this happen, and it is what it is. And I throw in the towel. I rescind my citizenship.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is that the part that's most disappointing and depressing for me is not that like we let this happen, that this happened from some like negligence or anything. Like, people wanted this. People were proud to vote this way and to do this. And it's just like, cool. I am so happy for you. Bye bye. Enjoy your time here. Yeah. And quit your fucking bitching, because you're going to get every single thing you voted for,
I
and
want
I'm
him to quit
excited
their
for you.
bitching. I love hearing their bitching.
I'm so happy
It's
for
so much
you.
show and proud there. Like, I love hearing them. I love hearing their sob stories. Like, it's great. It's like, oh, poor little MAGA. You didn't get what you wanted.
I mean, on the plus side, a lot of people, and this just came up. Someone brought up Gaza in the chat. I just want to say, you didn't vote for Harris, because protecting Gaza. And today, the State Department said they're cutting off all foreign aid,
Yeah.
except to Israel.
Yeah, Trump's going to be way better for the people of Palestine for sure.
Because he cares about the people. This is what Trump is about. Yes. Especially in other countries, especially with brown skin. He cares so deeply.
But on the plus side, now they've cut off all the voices here in the U.S. that could say anything about that. So, checkmate, I guess. Good on you, Jill Stein. Round of applause. Jill Stein, who we haven't heard from in a couple months, like a cicada, she'll pop up in 4 years to run for president again, after spending 4 years doing who knows what the fuck she does for 4 years. But comes up every 4 years to bitch. Doesn't build a Green Party from the ground up, has no basis for a Green Party, but thinks she should be president. So good on you. Good on you. You'd think she'd be out here right now in front of the cameras, loudly and vocally using her platform to stand up for what's going on in Gaza. But well, she's just gone. I guess Gaza's not important for 4 years again for old whatever her name is.
Oh, Jill Stein.
Jill
I
Stein.
I remember the meme that was floating around that was like, it was just like her in front of a map of the United States that was all green with her 100% of the electoral vote. She's just like, yeah.
Yeah, she makes enough money every year from Vlad Putin, every 4 years, that she doesn't have to do anything. She just lives off that, and then when she needs money again, she runs for president again. And Vlad's like, yeah, here you go. Good work.
Well, now that might dry up though, because who does he have to give money to anymore? Like that's it.
She played herself. She played herself.
Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna see what happens.
If opposition isn't allowed, what do we need to pay to have an opposition to an opposition to an opposition running for president? We don't. Sorry, Jill. Go back to writing books or
no, they're resisting.
Thinking of patchouli or whatever the fuck
they're resisting.
All right. So my question to y'all, because I don't think we've talked directly about this. What happens in 4 years? What do you think is going to actually happen in America in 4 years?
I don't fucking know. I there's no fucking way I can look 4 years into the future right now. Like, I don't know what's going to happen a month from now. It's like, it's going to be fucking bananas. Like, there aren't, all of humanity might be dead. Like, I don't know.
I did get a good laugh this morning from someone who mentioned how the Democrats are going to sweep Congress in 2 years. So
I'm sure
not only even understand how the Senate works, that's impossible, but also completely not paying attention to everything the Democrats have done in the last 40 years, which would preclude them from sweeping. They barely sweep their front
They've
stoop,
been
much less the
especially good
election.
these last 3 months. Like they've been real fucking impressive.
The
They're gonna run on
Democrats can't sweep their own floors, let alone an election.
They're gonna run on that bald eagle thing, and hopefully that's enough.
You're gonna get an even. No, they're gonna get Mitch McConnell because Mitch McConnell's going his own way. So Mitch McConnell, they're gonna cross the aisles and get that moderate Republican Mitch McConnell back vote. That was the problem. They weren't enough like Mitch McConnell.
Well, and they're gonna they're gonna get McConnell and inject some fresh new blood into
Exactly. He's just he. We if
runs
only
on
he were
flesh
a
blood.
little older.
Does he have some form of cancer that would make him more viable to be a Democrat? I guess that would be. We give him a leadership position, but only if he's got like a lung cancer or something. Yeah, and that's the thing is like the last 8 years, people have spent more time touting Republicans who have stood up to Trump than actual Democrats who are trying to be progressive and trying to do things that are good for you. Remember Jeff Flake from Arizona when he stood up and then he just stopped running. He's like, I'm leaving my Senate seat. It's like you are in the position to actually do something about this. And instead of staying and fighting, you're just going to be like, this guy's stupid and I'm not going to run anymore. It's like, good job, dude.
It was real heroic.
Yeah, not all heroes
we're in great shape. We're in
red
great
ties.
shape here. We're just doing really well. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We got books coming out. Lilith and I are on a book writing trip.
I'm actually writing 2 real books, and they're going to be obviously a little longer than these MAGA love stories that I'm cranking out. But I do have a poetry book coming out probably this summer, and just started working on my first real novel. And as I get closer and further into that, I will let you know.
I am working on a short book, but it is real.
Garbage.
It is real. It's not all the AI stuff, but like it is.
It's not all AI, or it's no AI.
It's AI assisted, but I'm writing it. Like
AI's
organizing it. They'll make an outline for me. Like I don't like doing outlines. It's fine, but like I'm not letting it write any of this stuff. Like and so like, but it is going to be called. I haven't decided on the official title, but I'm thinking the Worldwide Webster's Woketionary, and so like how to speak liberal. How to understand the woke left. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have all the big words like intersectional and gender.
DEI equals.
We'll let you know what a pronoun actually is.
Cancel culture, expecting to treat people with dignity. Yeah, no, I get it. It's all the
it needs to be out there. Not enough people know. People are confused. They're scared by the language, I think.
Even the people who use that language can't give it definitions. So best of luck to you on that.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the definition.
There was someone who wrote
a book calling the shots.
They wrote a book about woke like 3 or 4 years ago, and they were on like an interview on Fox, and they asked them to define woke, and they just rambled for 10 minutes.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You're gonna say something?
Are you gonna say?
Are you gonna define what a woman is in this Woketionary?
I haven't really thought about that yet, but that's a pretty good idea.
Woman is whatever she wants to be. That's my definition.
Damn, see, that was woke as fuck.
Yourself.
I love it. Well, that's the thing is like I'm gonna paint it as I'm gonna frame it as a conservative's guide to understanding the liberals. But like really what it is I'm just gonna tell them what assholes they are. It's probably gonna be bad. Like I'm just gonna be like, no, this is actually what it's about, and you're a piece of shit. Sorry for you. Sorry you're stupid. Good luck.
Woke is when your kids don't talk to you because they called their friend the N-word in high school. That's what woke is.
That's a pretty good definition, actually.
You can just hear, yep, I've had that happen to me too. Cancel culture.
Yeah, that's coming up. So keep your eyes up for the Wiktionary. I believe Bloom in Love is my next romance novel. That's going to be out next week. That's going to be about, it's just a springtime romance. And I'm not sure what it's about yet. But it'll be out next week.
But you finished the other one with the
Love.
architect and.
No, I changed it. So it's love. The one I put out is a Valentine's Day romance. It's called Love Sweet Love, a Valentine's romance. And it's out on Amazon available. It's free right now. You can get it for free. Download it for free and leave a review. Leave a review. That's a huge help. Help me get them book sales.
And of course, the last of the Red Hat Lovers series, the first book, Make America Love Again, by Lord Dampnut, which is just an anagram for Donald Trump, is available on Kindle for free as well. So
Lord Dampnut?
Lord Dampnut. Anagram for Donald Trump.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
wondering
been on
if
for a day, and it's already been downloaded like 11 times. So
I'm wondering if your strategy of changing the authorship is a good idea. Because I don't know. I'm gonna try and maintain the course. I'm gonna put out one romance novel a week that's my goal. You're like cranking out like 3 books a week.
Well, hold on. I've only got 2, but to be fair,
I've got another one just waiting for you. I just need to
Susie and the Cybertruck and the Make America Love Again have different authors because they're different things. Susie and the Cybertruck is a heroic trans tale about a trans girl who stays up against Christian nationalists. Make America Love Again is garbage for garbage people, but you should still download it if you're not a garbage person. I know that. I know you're just trying to support me.
It's you're writing tinglers is what you're doing. Is like, and I think it's great.
I mean, I'm gonna crank out these Last of the Red Hat Lovers series until Pureflix comes and buys them to make movies, and I'll be like, yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it, Pureflix. Fucking Kirk Cameron starring in one of my books. Fuck yeah, who doesn't want that?
Is that a thing? Is Pureflix a thing?
Pureflix it started as like a Netflix where they got permission to show movies and they cut shit out. So if there was swearing or anything, it would cut it out. And then they have a guy who this guy is like the king of Christian filmmakers, and he's made like thousands of films and he stars in all of them, and they're awful. He looks like the lead singer from Creed, but he with like a little rougher around the edges. He's one of those
more
types.
Edgy. He's more edgy
just
than
enough
Scott
money
Stapp.
to start his own ego trip, where he can make movies that he stars in and convinced Mormons to pay a monthly fee to have access to them.
Hot dog, Pureflix. I love it. Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes on Amazon.
Speaking of that stuff, like, how involved is Kirk Cameron in Pureflix?
Oh, I have no idea. Kirk Cameron's just a name I know and hate.
Is Kirk Cameron Bible Man, or was that the guy that was buddy on Charles in Charge?
That was the buddy from Charles in Charge. Was Bible Man.
Bible Man. Yeah.
Kirk Cameron has been like writing kids books and then like setting up events at libraries, and then they get canceled because he basically uses his media like it's so many people show up and like the libraries can't do it, and then they're like the woke library is keeping us from having our Christian. It's like they'll let you have your little Christian reading, but a library can't hold 500 idiots. It probably has a room that like 50 people come in, which is I've never been to a drag story hour, but I got to imagine it's like 10 to 15 people max come to those. I can't imagine that 1,000 people show up to a Des Moines, Iowa fucking drag queen story hour. So matter of fact, most people wouldn't know about drag queen story hour if it wasn't for the religious light shitting their pants about it. All right, I'm starting to slur my words here and like talk over myself, so I'm far too angry.
We're close. We're getting to a close here today. I don't know if it was a productive one or not, but we got some books coming out. Bloom in Love is coming out next week. Keep your eyes out for Project 2025. I do. That'll be Lilith's next her next joint.
Lord Dampnut's next.
Lord Dampnut joint.
Here's the thing. 10 people have downloaded that, and I haven't told anyone about it until this podcast. So that is getting traction somehow.
Leave reviews. Leave reviews.
My PureFlix check is coming soon.
I know. Leave the reviews. We need those 5-star reviews. Please leave a 5-star review for Love, Sweet Love, a Valentine's Day Romance. And stay tuned for Bloom and Love coming out for a springtime love.
Last thing, Susie and the Cybertruck is also available in paperback if you've got to have that hard copy. So, don't quit on that joint. That's a good one. And maybe one day in the future when this is all over, you can chase me down and get an autographed copy of that. I'd be happy to do it. I'm not going to sign your Kindle though, because that'll actually ruin the Kindle. It'll be hard to read with my signature.
I'll sign my Kindle. I don't give a fuck.
Just
to sell one more Kindle.
Oh, you know what? You got Kindle.
Click my affiliate marketing link to my Kindles.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna head out. Stick around in an hour. Top of the next hour will be mediocre poker. We'll be playing PLO as we always do. I've got a new strategy. I'm gonna try out a new strategy today, and we're gonna blast equity in position. If you know what that means, I'm sure y'all do because y'all follow me. I'll see you at PLO or at Mediocre Poker in an hour. And for those of you that don't make it over there, we will see you next week. Emily, is there anything coming up this week that anyone needs to know on the transverse?
No. With me on vacation and my schedule's about to get really crazy here. So I won't have time to do anything. So just Saturdays right now until I get back home. So enjoy that. Did we want to talk about a topic shift for next week? Are we purposely trying to change to more rosy and
I think so. I think
format?
I'm done being the darkest timeline. We need to talk about it amongst ourselves, but let us know what you think. I think we're gonna shift back over to the bright and cheery. We're gonna try to answer questions again if we can, but we'll see if that works out. I mean, that's the idea. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want us to do. Leave in the chat or just tell us.
To be fair, I only started this 3 years ago to promote my own AI books, and it's all just coming to fruition.
It's all culminating. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
We love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the super chat, Charlotte. Of course, we love you always. And thanks everybody for watching and hanging out. And I wish I could offer you all an egg in these trying times, but I can't afford eggs for all.
Unfortunately, they cost too much. Yeah,
it's too expensive. All right, big kisses, and we will see you next week.
Love y'all.
Bye.